The Kindness Contest, a story about sharing and learning kindness. In a small town, there was a group of kids who were the best of friends. Their names were Mia, Ben, Ava, and Liam. They loved playing together after school, but one day they felt like doing something different. "I have an idea," said Mia, her eyes lighting up. "Let's have a contest to see who can be the kindest person for a whole week." "A kindness contest?" asked Liam, tilting his head. "How does that work?" "It's simple," Mia explained. "We each try to do as many kind things as we can, and at the end of the week, we'll see who's done the most." Ben grinned. "I like it, but what's the prize for the winner?" Mia thought for a moment and said, "Well, the winner will get a trophy. How about a Kindness Champion badge?" Everyone cheered, and the contest began the very next day. Ben was the first to start. While walking to school, he saw a younger kid struggling to tie their shoelaces. Ben knelt down and said, "Here, let me help you." He carefully tied the laces, and the younger child smiled. "Thank you," the child said, running off happily. Ben felt good inside. "This kindness thing is easier than I thought," he said to himself. Ava decided to visit her neighbor, Mrs. Jenkins, who was an elderly lady living alone. Ava knocked on the door and asked, "Do you need any help, Mrs. Jenkins?" "Oh dear, I could use some help with my garden," Mrs. Jenkins said with a warm smile. Ava spent the afternoon pulling weeds and planting flowers. When she was done, Mrs. Jenkins gave her a big hug. "You've made my day, Ava." Ava skipped home, feeling like she had already won the contest. Liam was playing at the park when he saw a group of kids arguing over who got to use the swings. Instead of walking away, Liam stepped in and suggested, "Why don't we take turns? That way, everyone gets a chance to swing." The kids agreed, and soon everyone was happily taking turns. Liam felt proud of himself. "Maybe I'll win the contest for this," he thought. But even more than that, he was happy to see everyone smiling and having fun together. Mia had been waiting for her moment to shine. At school, she noticed that her classmate Zoe was sitting alone during lunchtime. Mia grabbed her tray and sat next to her. "Want to eat together?" Mia asked with a friendly grin. Zoe looked surprised but nodded. The two girls talked and laughed all through lunch. By the end of the day, Zoe had a new friend, and Mia felt wonderful knowing she had made someone feel included. By the end of the week, everyone had done so many kind things. The kids met up at the park to tally up their acts of kindness. "I helped someone tie their shoes," Ben said proudly. "I planted flowers for Mrs. Jenkins," Ava added. "I made sure everyone got a turn on the swings," Liam said. "And I made a new friend at school," Mia shared. They all looked at each other, realizing something important. Even though they were supposed to be competing, the real prize wasn't a trophy or a badge. It was how good they felt inside. Helping others made them all feel happy, proud, and connected. "You know," said Mia, "I don't think we need a winner. We all did something kind, and that's what matters." Ben, Ava, and Liam nodded in agreement. "Yeah," said Ben. "I felt like a winner every time I helped someone." "Me too," added Ava. "Kindness is the best reward." From that day on, the group of friends didn't care about having a contest anymore. They just kept being kind to everyone they met because they had learned that kindness wasn't something you won. It was something you shared. Kindness is its own reward.